to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once. Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people around.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
That one fouled off. Gets to it with a slide. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
Really strong hitting performance recently. 15 hits over the last 5 games for him. What a run.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And here is Ty France. Bregman throws to first in time. That ends the frame. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Inside, ball 1.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Towards first and foul ball. He goes down looking. Rafael Devers up to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Yoshi. Yoshida leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
That one ripped. Connor Falefa going back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Fought off foul. 2 outs and a runner at third as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Cut on and lifted in the air. Springer. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. Boston brings one in on the triple. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back inside Fenway Park, top of the second. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Santiago Espinal. Crochet back to work. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. His 19th home run of the year. It's 2-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. On the warning track and hauls it in.
What a gutsy play. I always found that it was difficult because of such a wide warning track here at Fenway Park. To get back there, sometimes you don't know where you are. But with reckless abandon, he goes up and challenges the monster and comes down with an incredible catch.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
Wastes no time there. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. A run comes into the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Here's the left fielder, Davis Schneider. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Late swing fouled off. Hit in the air, right field. Anthony pulls that one down, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 1.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Line drive. And a base hit right there. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends. And we're back here at Fenway Park. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Blake Sable.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Right fielder.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Roman Anthony. Ripped to short. On to first. Red Sox go 1, 2, 3. Nothing doing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases. His 12th of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And here's the first baseman, Ty France.
Now batting. The designated hitter,
Santiago Espinal. Next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On a line, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. That's ripped. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. Well, Singy, he is locked. Here's George. Springer. Here's a rocket out to left. Falls it in, and there's one away. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. There's a line drive to left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So they're all loaded up. So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Fenway, now here is Trevor Story.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1. Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. There's a swing and a drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Springer there makes the catch. The throw in.
Now batting third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Ripped on the ground to second. Jimenez throw to first. And that is that. Back here at Fenway Park. And now here is Davis Schneider.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brunansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. The 0-2. That's towards center. And there's one away. Addison Barker next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Say goodbye to that one. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And there's two away. 2 down, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. He's 2 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So digging in, Alejandro Kirk. He's already homered in this game. On a line out towards center. Rafaela grabs it on the Jays get a pair on this homer. And this is now back here with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Tristan Casas.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now it's Alex Bregman. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Bregman working through some struggles lately. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Blake Sable up next for the Red Sox. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Caught him looking for the K. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Lifted in the air, right center field. And he misses it. It dropped. That's in. Here comes Bregman around third. One run is in. Rafaela around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see it inside the Parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting the second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Boston. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. Walker Buehler will go back to work. That one ripped. Into the monster seats and gone. George Springer leaves the yard. His 26th of the year, and they add a run. It's 7-3. 8 straight.
Pitching for the Red
Stepping
Sox.
in, Isaiah
Number
Kiner-Falefa.
25. Josh Winkowski.
And that one hammered. Rafaela going back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. So man aboard. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, left fielder Davis
So the
Schneider.
lineup flips over. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. And that is out of play.
Well, these Blue Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits. So that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Anthony makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman
Andres Jimenez will hit next. Line to left. Rick Snyder falls it in, 2 away. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game.
Pitching for the
And now
Red
the
Sox.
first baseman, Ty France.
Number 83. Brennan Bernardino.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. And that keeps the inning going. Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Digging in, Alejandro Kirk. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They go back-to-back. Home run number 20.
Pitching for the
And
Red
the batter
Sox.
is George Springer.
Number 31. Liam Hendricks.
That one ripped right center field. That's back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 14-3.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And now Isaiah Kiner-Falefa rips one to right, and it goes just foul. Kiner-Falefa, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he's usually a shortstop. Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. That one felt good, and they tack one on the board. It's 15-3. So 2 away with nobody on. So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder Davis.
So the batting order turns over. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Bichette off of first with 2 away. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it's off the green monster. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. A shot to the opposite field. It's 18-3.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Manager out of the dugout now.
Pitching for the Red Sox.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
Greg Weissert.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And now, Ty France. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is out of here. His second of the year. It's 20-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's a big power threat. Santiago Espinal. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling.
Justin Slayton on a pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And a superb diving catch. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Story now. Swings through that one out in front that time. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One out, bases empty. Swings and misses. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ref Snyder stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And they'll do it again. That misses, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Slayton back to work. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. Still manages a throw. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Boog.
I got to be honest with you. I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge. We wait and see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close ones every game, it seems. And this one is just about as close as it gets.
Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now for the Jays, Davis Schneider. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And they add a pair. It's 23-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now it's going to be Andres Jimenez. And immediately pumps in a strike. strike to the left-handed hitter. Liner, base hit.
Now batting.
Stepping
third
in the
baseman,
long ball
Addison
threat, Addison
Barger.
Barger. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Now pitching. for the
Pitching
Red
change
Sox.
here. Danny Coulomb.
Number
He's
54.
into the game with the bases empty.
Danny Coulomb.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ty France. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. High off the light tower and gone. A towering blast. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. It's 26-3. And the batter now, Santiago Espinal. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field.
Now batting.
And next
catcher,
for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A two-run shot. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add on. It's 28-3.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now George Springer. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a man at first. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa getting ready to hit. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Ref Snyder makes the grab, one down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. Fly ball to right. Anthony hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. So up next, Andres Jimenez. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Rafael Devers. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time...
And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Man at first, nobody out. Now batting Tristan Casas. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To Jimenez. Back to first, and that is a double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Now a jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen,
Number
Aroldis
24.
Chapman.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and
Chapman.
keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
The 0-1. On the ground right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ty France. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Next to hit, Santiago Espinal. In the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Cutter Crawford getting loose out there. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. And that is that. This one is an exact. New pitcher now for the Jays, Jimmy Garcia.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your is like this as well.
Right through there for a strike.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right.
Well, it was a good clean throw to second base, but the problem was there wasn't a play there. Can't give him a hit for that. It's got to be an error.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2 is the count.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. 2 gone now.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back. We go to the 8th, and now for the Jays, George Springer. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Out to short. Story on the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play.
Well, that was a good job to make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw, and sometimes guys will rush that, and that's the difference right there. It ended up being a close play, but he got it.
Rafaela pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Ground ball left side. A sliding stop. The throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And first offering is fouled off. Garcia. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Yariel Rodriguez.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now the number 2 hitter, Rob Refsnyder. And that's fouled off. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And George makes the grab. Devers now. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
And a strike to Devers.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And Raffy falls victim to the K. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. And that one lifted in the air center field. Connor Falefa makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now the left fielder, Davis Schneider. Chapman back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Next offering is in for a strike. Left field, way back there. That's back. And out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 29-3. Now, Andres Jimenez.
0-1's the count.
Line drive. And that's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Now the third baseman, Addison Barger. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Lays out and makes the play. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. So the Red Sox down to their final out. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. That one's in there, 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You